In question 14, 4 data points are plotted on this Cartesian coordinate plane. We're looking at a scatter plot. In addition, we can see the least squared regression line, and we're also given the equation of the least square regression line. So this equation, y equals 1.54x plus 6.46, is the equation of this least square regression line. The question asks us, well, it also tells us the exact coordinates of point D. Point D is at 4 comma 14, so there's point D. And the question asks, what is the residual for point D? What's its residual? Well, I know that the residual is this value that it's above, and I can see that its point D is above the curve, so it will have a positive residual. But in order to calculate that, what I need to do is take this actual value of 14 and subtract from it the predicted value. And the predicted value is the one that lies right here on the curve. So I'm going to figure out what the predicted value is. And I know the actual value is 14. And I know also that the residual is equal to the actual minus, residual is the actual minus the predicted value. So already I know the actual value is 14, so that's actual, and I just need to calculate predicted and subtract that from 14. Well, to figure out the predicted value, I just need to know what this function gives me when x is the number 4. So I'm going to take 1.54 times my x value of 4, right? That's the x value at point D, and I'm going to add to that 6.46. So here's my predicted value, right? When x is the number 4, my function, my model, my linear model, which is a function, it predicts that I should get 12.62. So that's my predicted value, 12.62. And I know the actual value for that data point is 14. So this residual is 14 minus 12.62. So in order to calculate the residual, I'm just going to go 14 minus 12.62, and I get an answer of 1.38. So the residual R is 1.38, and this is the residual for point D. Every single one of these points has a different residual. By the way, it looks like A doesn't have a residual at all, but the residual for point D is 1.38.